Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about Pokemon moves that I would change. Most of them will be pure buffs, but there is a few nerfs here and there. Now getting started, there is no particular order. I try to put similar moves together. So first off is Silver Wind. I will raise its base power to 70. It's more to become a coverage move. It's not for this move specific that I'm doing this, you'll see right after. But 60 base power is still weak, the effect rate is still low. So with the 60 base power, you can start to consider this move in competitive. Now, obviously, after efficient power, exactly the same. There's a lot of mons that could use this extra coverage. You can imagine Zapdos actually having a solid rock move could be advantageous in some situations. There's a lot of good mons that can really take advantage of this move. So everything by a 70 base special attack move is a solid choice. Like Moltres also benefit, both Moltres benefit a lot. There's a lot of legendaries with bad move pools that could really take advantage of this small buff. Omnius mean obviously is the same. Okay, thank you. But it's exactly the same. Now Smart Strike. I mean, this is probably one that I might not do that because I think this move gets boosted by sharpness. Does it say here? No, it makes sense not to say. But I'll raise it to 80 base power for a simple reason. I think all the moves that cannot miss should be 80 at least, so that they are worth using to stop any kind of cheese tactics. Because unless you're Cartani, you're never ever considering Smart Strike. It's simply too weak of a move. When you have Iron Head right next to it, now if you have both, you might start to consider the option. I mean, it's no point on Iron Crown, but like there's some months that it's a decent option. Like you see in Samurai, with that extra power, you might consider Excadrill as well. You might consider. So when you're doing it with Sand Force, if the enemy has a Garchomp, you might be scared of Sand Veil and use it. It's not that big. It's mainly for Feint Attack, for example. 80 also helps a lot. Now Aerial Ace is the one that will be used the most, obviously. With an 80 base power, a lot of good mons will be able to abuse it. Yes, sure, maybe increase the level. But then again, they do get stronger moves earlier than some other ones. So yeah, there's a lot of cool mounts that will really benefit. I mean, no, but Dragonite is the first that I think will heavily benefit from this. Insider's dual wing is stronger, but that there is quite a bit of good mount. I mean, Skarmory could think about it instead of Drill Peck for certain situations, but it usually goes Brave Bird. Where is Salaman? Salaman is also one that will benefit from it. It does get dual wing with, but it will benefit from it. Rayquaza doesn't need it. There's a decent amount of Pokemon. Gliscor will appreciate it as well. You see that there's a decent amount of Pokemon that will really want to use this move, if it was possible for them. Now next Magical Leaf is more about consistency, so it also has 80. Maybe expand it to some other months for some cool coverage. Let me see what gets it. Oh, it's a technical machine, nice. You see like Clefable and Wigglytuff getting it will be just a nice surprise here and there. I mean, nothing else cool gets it. What? Sylveon is a cool mon, and Ribombee. Yeah, not many cool mons. Yeah, some cool ones. Okay. But yeah, it's lacking a bit on cool mons to have, but they can expand it, the move, and with that, same goes for the Shadow Punch. No, it's Ghost types do like a lot of physical moves, so having a 80 base power move would be beneficial. Dusknoir and Golurk wouldn't mind having something like this. And Annihilate, I mean, you could just ban its move and use it if you want to. Shockwave is the same, you know. I think I remember some. I think it's Alakazam. Yeah, Alakazam gets Shockwave, so it's still a buff that could be used for certain months. Maybe expand it a little bit. Own Gloves is probably more controversial move for that I will put in here. Is that a TR now? Reminder by breathing? Yeah, okay, so it's not that bad. I will make it a +2 attack and +1 accuracy. and keep it the limited distribution. You know, I mean, Weavile will be amazing with it. Sneasler, I mean, I guess Gunk Shot would help it. I mean, Extra Deal for doubles would really like it for Air Horsepower. Demi Crocodile. I mean, oh yeah, it's not in the game. Aerodactyl also learns it by level up, I think. Let me see. I think it does learn it by level up, right? Is it by breeding? I thought Aerodactyl learned this move. What? Well, just make Aerodactyl learn it because I love Aerodactyl and I would love it to have a move like this. You know, it's with a limited distribution, this move could really change the game and make some Pokemon a bit more on the front lines. Oh, Meowscarada with it. I mean, it's not that broken, but it might be close to broken. Now I'll change Sherlock to a water type. I mean, come on, man. It's a Dreadnought move. My boss if would love it if it was a water type, and you can just forget the move. You know, it really is something that it will be needed. Now Breaking Swipe, I will increase it to maybe 70, and maybe reduce accuracy to 95. You know, because it's more of a supporting move for doubles than anything else. You'll never use this move on singles for the exclusion of where is it? It's the last. It's literally the last one. Okay, of gouging fire. So it's not that huge deal. Snarl. Now I'm going in the same path. Snarl also to 70. You know, it's a double target move, so 70 is still weak, and it still has 95 accuracy. So I'll spread this. Same for Electrowave and for Icy Wind, just to also make these moves a coverage option. I'll probably increase Icy Wind distribution a little bit more. Let me see. Where? Oh, I'll leave it to Zapdos because I'm in, and to I think Thunder Tornadoes already gets it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, Snorlax, thank you. Let me see some cool mons. You know, Gladian Slowking. And it won't really help him, let's be honest. Tyranitar? What? Means Suicune will really like it. They could increase the distribution a little bit more to make it a decent coverage option. Now Dragon Rush, I'll make it 90 accurate. It's 20% effect rate, and with this, there's another option for Dragon types like Dragonite, Salamence, Garchomp, Fleagoon. You know, they could consider this move. Okay, so it's just increase a little bit of the options because Dragon moves aren't broken anymore. Now Wild Charge, I mean, it's obvious what I'll do to it. You know, 120 more recoil. Either that or just make Volt Tackle available for everyone. Now Drain Nikisa, I'll just make it a Giga Drain. Obviously I'll nerf fairies overall, but that might be another video or not, depending on what I want to do, but just make it another Giga Drain. Maybe higher levels for them to learn. Now Moonblast, this move is just stupid. Why is it 15 power points with all of this? 95, 100, 30% chance to increase special attack. Just make it 10, 10, and maybe 90 to be on the same level as the other moves like Psychic, Flamethrower, and all of that. It makes absolutely no sense. It's a broken typing with a stupid high powerful move. So just do that. I think it's the only move that I'm really want to nerf. It makes absolutely no sense, especially the power points. I would understand if it was like 5, but no, it's 15. It's way too much. Now Brick Rake, I will increase it to 85. You know, to be on the level of Psychic Fangs. Because its side effect, while very good, it's kind of niche, and you will sometimes sacrifice a slot on a Pokemon for an effect that you might not need just for the few matchups. So by making 85, it's always a good option for a lot of mons, you know, mainly for the coverage mons. Let me see a good mon that will really like this kind of coverage. For example, I mean, Hyperior wouldn't mind. Dragonite really wouldn't mind to have something like this. Probably it doesn't get your first boosted. Maybe giving like a 10% chance to decrease accuracy as well. I mean, I'm not kidding actually. giving something like that actually helps because fighting types, there's some that do have share force and don't have any move to use. Sky Uppercut is not really that important, but just make it 100 accurate. I mean, why not? Wow, super powerful effect. Now Air Slash is a move that really needs some rework. 100 accuracy, 80 or 85 raise power. However, because of these buffs, the effect rate should be reduced to 20. With this, the flying type at least has a decent middle ground to use, when it comes to special attacks, because this, I mean, you sacrifice a lot of power and you still don't have an accurate move. Everyone hates if they miss this move. Also give it to Zapdos and an Articuno. Why only Moltres have it? I don't understand. It's 5 level, I don't think this game. No, okay, it has the R, but Zapdos still doesn't learn it for some reason. What? Okay, just give it to Zapdos as well. I mean, what the hell? And do this small buff. Drill Pack, just give it a crit chance. Extra crit chance, that's it. Now, Trailblaze, it's a good move overall, but I'll give it 70 base power, so it's actually thought about. We actually consider using this move quite a lot more. For example, like Revive will actually consider that move. All the Taros will pretty much always have it. Stuff like that. Same with Flame Charge. I don't think many non-fire ones get it, but Zepstrike would really love it. They could always expand it, you know. I will not be against some not fire mons getting Flame Charge. It's always cool to have some cool coverage, like Toe Cannon. 120 with that move will actually help him quite a bit. And really not many, not fire types having it. Okay. IR's power, I only want one thing from it. A secondary effect. Give it a 10% chance to decrease the opponent's evasion. That's it. That's it. It's not a significant thing, but it just helps. Nidoking. That's really all I wanted to IR's power. Now Mud Shot, I mean, it's the same as the other wind moves. I just couldn't put it together with those. Just base 70 power and make it hit both opponents. Yeah, it's the speed one. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. As you can see, not many super powerful mons get it. Even Swampert, it's from its weaker special attack side. And Gaganachi, I mean, really don't want to use this on Gaganachi. Bellybolt is a very good option for it. Then you go to these ones. I mean, a decent ground move for Blastoise would be nice. These guys don't care. The Tentacruel will also like it. It's a Slowbro. Really love it. Yes, this one as well. It's a decent buff. Now the Fang moves, I will increase as well to 75. They do have a chance to flinch, but that's why they have a chance to miss. It's a trade between them and the punchy moves. I also will actually be able to consider using these moves, especially with the Strong Jaw. They still won't be broken, so that's one thing. Obviously, I have all of them. Poison Fang allows to increase it to 70. Now, not 75 because it gets badly poisoned, which, I mean, in doubles is probably worse. But just try to keep a little bit of balance. I'll obviously increase this attribution quite a bit more. And it's a bit too few ones that get it. I think only one isn't... okay, Mighty Ian as well. Everything else is poison type. So yeah, does anything in here get Strong Jaw? I don't think anyone does. Yeah, okay. Roxy's does, thank you. Let's just make sure that this move is boosted. Yep, it's boosted. As you can see, this one has 80 base power, this one has 85, and this one also has 80. What? I didn't even notice. What's the chance of Hyper Fang flinching? 10%? 10%? And it's only 90? Oh, come on, just make it 100 as well. Come on. Blaze Kick is the same as the others, just make it 100. Literally just a Hitmonlee move, because Blaziken wouldn't use it. If it was an 100, he might use it. Now, when it comes to normal types, I think I'll just make them stronger than the average move, because they are never super effective. So it's like they are not super effective, but they give like 20% extra damage because of that. So on this move, I'll make it 105 base power with 20% chance to paralyze the target. Simply just because of that. Double Edge, I'll make it like 130 or 135. Hyper Voice as well, 105 power. It's just to try and make it a bit more thoughtful about it. Now Psychic Noise, I would increase the base power to 80, and I will actually make sure that you don't deal with abilities. Like, why the hell does Regenerator still heals? I think that's an oversight. Now Zen Headbutt, it has 20% rate. Why aren't you 100% accurate, man? Come on. It's not like most Psychic types have a better option. So just do it. Just do it. Come on. Now this move, give it a secondary effect. 10% chance to decrease the foe's special defense. It's standard, and it's still weak. It's still weaker than Psychic and stuff. Same with Flash Cannon. You can easily make them 90 with 10% chance to increase the foe's special defense. There's not many special rock types that will abuse this, so come on. Sure, Glumora, whoa, thank you, so scary. It is scary, but not that scary. Now, Meteor Match, I mean, Gen 5, This was decent. Just make it 90 accurate. Okay. Why isn't there effect raise in here? I think it's 20%, yeah. If they're so scared, just make it 10%. But if you make it 10%, make it 95% accurate. Because let's be honest, steel moves aren't the best offensive moves. Now, Sparkling Area. I think I'll give it a small base power boost to at least 95. So it's actually a move to be considered. Maybe increase the range of ones that learn it, especially because water types really want a move like this for doubles. That's about it, really. And now Water Pulse, I also make it 80 base power. They have Bubble Beam for a move around this power, so just make Water Pulse a bit better, increase this distribution a little bit more. Literally not seeing any mod that isn't water type. Okay, it's Gudras, Dragalsi technically. Nothing else that isn't water type. Oh, okay, now I get it. Okay. Some cool mods do get this move, then would really like to use a water move that has a decent base power. I think chance of confusion is only 20%, right? Yeah. It's nothing that much. If you are so scared, you can always decrease it to 10%. And that's about it. That's all the moves I will touch. At least right now. Maybe one or two moves that you guys will also want to change. Put it down in the comments. Thank you and have a nice day.